All right, 2117, no weighted insert, feathers, lighted knock, 19 inches long, 125 grain point, 442 grains. 145, 464 grains. There's a 144. 172, okay. So 172 is 492 grains. Those are the three weights I'm looking at. All right, this is the 442 grain again. Didn't like that other reading. Let's try this again. 125 grains up punt. Yeah, 231. That sounds more like it. Okay, the 145. About 460-ish grains. Let me turn this just a little bit. $227 and 460 some grains. Okay, this is the 175-ish grain point. I think 172 exactly is what it weighed. This one's around 490 total air weight. $220. 490 grains, 220 feet per second. Now let's go with the 200 grain point. Total air weight's around 515. $215. I'm going to FOC all these arrows, starting with a 200 grain point. This is a 2117, 19 inches long, feathers, lighted knock, no weighted insert, but it's got a 200 grain fill point on it. So let's establish FOC on this, and we'll do the other points as well. Right. So this is going to be 9.5 inches to the center of the arrow, right there. And get the difference here. Okay, that's going to be 3.5. 3.5 divided by 19 equals, FOC is 18.4. All right, let's do the 170-ish. 172, 492. Let's do the FOC on this one. Nine and a half. 3 divided by 19 equals 15.7 or 15.8 FOC. 144. Total air weight 464. All right. So 9.5. It's about 2 3/4 inches. 2.75 divided by 19 equals 14.5% FOC. All right, let's do the 125. 124, close enough. It says 444 grains. Okay, let's get the FOC. All right, 9.5. 2.25. 2.25 divided by 19 equals 11.8. So it's just under 12 at the 125 and no weighted insert. So if I want above 12%, I've got to go with a 145 on the front. And this broadhead actually weighs, I think, how tack on it does that every time. That's just a little bit more, but that's fine. And then I'll have to add, okay, it's 122, and then I will add this to the insert, and that'll get me almost 150. That'll give me 227 feet per second. FOC, what'd I say, 14 something? Over 12 anyway. And a total air weight in the 460s. Close to 470. Well, let's just see what it is. If this is going to be the magic. Yeah, 470. Around, 468 to jump down. Around that 475-ish, you start really increasing your penetration, but you don't lose a huge amount of speed compared to when you go to super heavy weights. So I'll take that at 14 point something percent FOC. So if I want to go with this, no weighted insert, that's 464 grains with 148 grain broadhead, 2-blade. Okay, lightest arrow first. This is about 444 grains. 25 yards. Not sighted in. We're just going to see the difference in arrow drops between these three arrows. Starting with the lightest point first. 25 yards. All right, let's shoot the medium weight. That one was about 444 grains. The medium weight's 464. Okay, lightest arrow first. This is about 444 grains. Okay, medium weight arrow, 464. That light enough didn't go off. All right, we'll measure them here in a minute. Now let's shoot the heaviest one. This is 490 grains. I can shoot heavier, but these are the ones I've selected based on their speed. All right, third arrow, heaviest arrow, 25 yards. Aiming with 20-yard reticle. All right, let's go measure those. Well, that did go off. It's just not very bright. I guess the battery's getting weak. Okay. So, probably 1.5 inches from the lightest to the medium weight. And about 4.5-ish between the heaviest and the lightest. So about 1.5 inches and a 4.5-inch drop. There you go. They're all curving to the left too for some reason. But that tells you. So this is a 444 grain, 464, and 490. I'm liking this because this is really kind of the arrow I want to go with. And the 460s to be over 450, and there's only 1.5 inches difference in those. Much bigger difference between the lightest and the heaviest. So